Most people overcomplicate this topic because of the way it's usually completely changes. Today, we're looking at how this actually works through it instantly. Here is the blueprint.
In standard quantum physics, particles can exist in multiple contradictory states at the very same time, a phenomenon called superposition. This means a single particle can spin both clockwise and counterclockwise at the exact same moment. The traditional Copenhagen interpretation suggests that the moment a scientist measures the particle, the superposition collapses. The particle is forced to choose a single state. In this view, unobserved physical possibilities vanish from mathematical existence entirely. This interpretation places human observation at the center of reality, creating a physics that depends on a person being there to see it. The collapse is absent from the core equations of quantum mechanics. Humans manually added it to reconcile the mathematics with what we see with our own eyes. Physicists call this the measurement problem. It remains the largest unresolved paradox in modern physics. But think about it. Why would a fundamental, underlying law of nature actually care if a human being is looking at it? The collapse functions as a mathematical hack, breaking the internal logic of physics to preserve human intuition. In 1957, physicist Hugh Everett III proposed a radical alternative. We should stop trying to fix quantum mechanics. Everett argued for deleting the collapse rule and following the original equations exactly as they are written. If no possibilities vanish, then every possible outcome of a quantum event must actually happen. The math describes a wave that never stops. It simply branches. Trusting the math forces us to accept that parallel realities are an unavoidable byproduct of the equations. If every outcome occurs, why do we only ever experience one of them? The answer is decoherence. This is the process where a particle's multiple quantum states leak into the surrounding environment. As this leakage happens, the environment itself splinters into completely separate, isolated branches of reality. Once these branches separate, they can no longer interact or communicate. They are perfectly isolated from one another. We perceive a single reality right now because we are permanently sealed inside only one of these branching timelines. This theory views the entire cosmos as one massive, undivided quantum system. Every part of this expanding multiverse is described by a single mathematical formula called the universal wave function. Traditional theory relies on random chance to decide which outcome becomes real. In many worlds, every branch happens. You simply follow one specific path. This creates a deterministic universe. Every mathematically possible event is guaranteed to occur. The universe operates as a deterministic system, realizing every mathematical possibility across its branching structure. Physicists like Sean Carroll favor this theory for its mathematical purity, rather than seeking science fiction appeal. Many worlds accepts the equations exactly as written, avoiding the need for extra rules or the magic of a vanishing wave function. Thousands of new branches were created in the time it took to watch this video. You are one version of yourself among many, currently tracking along this specific, unbroken branch to the very end.